Hi, my name is Rachel Silber, and I'm an Access Consciousness Certified Facilitator. And just the other night, I was playing with my son in the kitchen with a substance that he put together, an Oobleck substance. Say that 10 times real fast. Oobleck, 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 blah, 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 blah. So while he was playing with it, actually filling up balloons with it to make little stress balls for the family, it made me just kind of stop and think. And I'm going to put the little video where he was explaining this just now so that you can see what it is. He went a little scientific into it, non-Newtonian fluid and all that good stuff, but there's a message behind it. Enjoy and see you on the other side. Hi guys, this is Rachel Silber and my son Gabriel.
Hello.
Hello, wonderful world out there.
Today we made this really weird substance called Oobleck. You may or may not have heard about it. It is actually a non-Newtonian fluid, which means it does not follow Newton's laws, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is that it's a liquid, right? And actually you can just pick it up and you can mold it just as if it were a solid, and it is a solid. It is both a solid and a liquid depending on if you apply force to it. You can also just hit it and it...
So this is what inspired me. This really punching this Oobleck on the kitchen counter made me think of something called Allowance.
As soon as you just stop punching it and you not apply force, your hand literally just sinks in as if it were water.
Let me see. Oh my goodness.
And then just slowly pull it out, and it's like water, but then you punch it and
it's solid again. Which makes me think about how often we resist things. And whenever we resist something and we're really using force against it, besides what they say, what you resist persists, look at that. You've got to struggle so much and put so much energy into dealing with this Oobleck stuff, which, by the way, is a combination of
cornstarch and
water. And you mix it together and it forms this really interesting Oobleck substance.
You want to make sure.
And when you have allowance, when you're willing to have barriers down and just have ease with it, look at this stuff. It's fantastic. But as soon as you punch it, as soon as you resist it, as soon as it meets force,
it hardens and it resists the force that you put into it.
Pretty interesting metaphor on life.
Another thing that's also pretty cool is if you pick it up, you can actually just grab the
strands.
Yep.
Strands of Oobleck. Going once, going twice, and here we are signing off. Bye-bye. Okay, so now that you know all the science that's involved with this Oobleck thing, for me, now that I can actually say something about it, it was so freaking awesome that this phenomenal substance was such a metaphor for life. When we push up against something, when we resist something, when we struggle against it, when we push and force and effort and... Okay, am I the only one who's ever done that? Or have you possibly ever done that in your life? So whenever we push and struggle, we just tend to make the situation hard. Kind of like that Oobleck. The more we put force against it, the more difficulty we have. But when we're willing to just be with something and just put our finger in the Oobleck, just be with whatever is going on in our lives, whatever it is, good, bad, ugly, whatever, when we can be with it and be willing to just be present, somehow things just kind of ooze into possibility. And to me, that's also one of the invitations of the Access Consciousness mantra. This all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. All of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. I double dog dare you. 10 times in the morning, 10 times at night. You just never know what's going to change. But when you're willing to have it be ease and joy and glory, you know what's really freaking amazing? Everything just kind of melts and dissolves and eases and oozes into being exactly where you've got to be at that moment. So, how's it get any better? Can you imagine life without resistance? What an invitation. So have some fun and play with some Oobleck.